हम सुबह उठते हैं, स्ट्रेट अपने फ़ोन के ऊपर जाते हैं, हमारे फ़ोन पे टिंग 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 करके पूरी नोटिफिकेशंस आती रहती है पूरे दिन। जब हम इंस्टाग्राम पे वेस्ट करते हैं, यूट्यूब पे वेस्ट करते हैं, फिर गेम खेलने लगते हैं, तुम पबजी खेलते हो भाई, पूरे दिन बीजीएमआई पे लगा देते हो। फिर ऑनेस्टली सो डम्ब। मुझे याद है जब 2 महीने पहले जब मैं फर्स्ट सेल्फ इम्प्रूवमेंट की अपनी जर्नी स्टार्ट कर रहा था, थोड़ा एक एक्सपेरिमेंट करने का ट्राई किया। जैसे आई वांटेड टू सी हाउ मच टाइम आई स्पेंट ऑन माई फ़ोन, सो आई जस्ट wrote down all day how long I spent on my phone. And then I remember, just as I go into YouTube, and just it automatically shows up your that YouTube shorts, right? It automatically shows up YouTube shorts when you open YouTube. Then I remember I just kept scrolling down the YouTube shorts for like an hour and two. And then when I'm done, I have to do it. जब मुझे अपना काम करना था, उसके बाद सोच रहा था कि मैं 2 घंटा यूट्यूब शॉर्ट्स में एक जगह बैठ के कैसे वेस्ट कर सकता हूँ। तब मुझे रियलाइज़ हुआ कि कितना हम टाइम अपने सोशल मीडिया पे हम लोग वेस्ट करते हैं। नॉर्मली भी ऐसा नहीं लगता ना कि हम लोग पूरे दिन अब बैठ के हम सोशल मोबाइल कैसे चला लेते हैं। बट देन यू जस्ट सी व्हेन यू रियली थिंक अबाउट इट एंड जस्ट गो डाउन एंड just like count how many hours you spend on your mobile phone every day, then you get to see like 10 hours, 12 hours। सुबह उठकर मोबाइल चलाते रहते पूरे दिन, पूरे शाम तक। ब्रश करने के लिए सुबह उठते हैं, ब्रश करते वक्त भी हाथ में रखते हैं, टॉयलेट जाते हैं, टॉयलेट में भी हाथ में अपना फ़ोन रहता है, नहाने वक्त भी जाते हैं तो खाना खाने के टाइम, जस्ट सीरियसली so much screen time, we have so much screen time like पढ़ाई करने के लिए भी तो मैं अपना स्क्रीन पे रहना पड़ता है अभी। so much honestly। मुझे याद है जब मैं फर्स्ट था, जब 1 साल पहले 1 year ago when I was still studying for my 12th, जब 12th पास करने के लिए पहले साल पढ़ाई कर रहा था, तो मुझे याद है कि मैं बहुत डिस्ट्रैक्ट होता था मैं फ़ोन के कारण। Because of my phone I kept getting distracted and just couldn't do my work properly. It's like every 1 minute or 5 minutes I would check my phone, and this notifications keeps pouring in from the YouTube and other sites. And even when I did my best to ignore it, after seeing my phone for about 2 hours, you start to feel tired and sluggish, and then you don't want to do anything else. Then you keep using your phone again because you feel tired and don't want to do anything. Then you use your phone again, and then this cycle continues again and again. Then you end up using your whole day up rolling in your room and doing nothing productive at all. I remember I used to procrastinate a lot. Like I still do in स्कूल में कभी असाइनमेंट का टाइम पे नहीं दिया है मैंने। I mean, no one does actually. We know that feeling. We all start doing our assignments on the night before we have to submit it. That's one of the most memorable things from school, honestly. Also, when you think about it, with procrastination, it just humans have been dealing with procrastination for a long time, honestly, and we're just now starting to really look into it. There's a lot of ways to really do your work, hard work. And really, one of the main things to keep in mind is discipline. Like, discipline is the thing. You build up discipline by doing the things you don't want to do when you have to do. Like, you have to go study, but you don't want to study, because discipline gives you the power to do the hard work when you don't feel like it. You build up discipline by doing this. You build up this discipline by doing the hard work when you don't really feel like it. The feeling will not come when you feel productive. When you feel productive and motivational, when you watch motivational speeches from YouTube and such, you feel it's really just short term. It's just a short term thing. Motivational will not keep carrying and doing your work. You have to build discipline for it. And by using our phones too much, we're just killing our discipline and not letting our discipline build up. We're just doing the easy things. We're indulging in instant gratification via our phones. We're not really building discipline. We're not doing the hard work. Also, I see a lot of people in my friend groups and such. I we do realize how much time we waste on our phones. I start to think that all this time they are spent on phones. When we जब ये वक्त हम दूसरे जगहों पर डालते हैं, जब इस वक्त को हम कन्वर्ट कर सकें ताकि कुछ प्रोडक्टिव कर सके. So yeah, like this social media platforms, they want to keep us in their platform for as long as they possibly can. They hire this lot of nerd guys, like चश्मे पहने हुए बंदे, उनके पैक ऐसे स्लाउचेज है कि सर ऐसे नीचे रहते हैं हमेशा. वैसे बंदों को वो लोग जो प्रोग्रामिंग, वैसे बंदों को वो लोग पूरा लाइक हायर करते रहते ताकि so that they can brainstorm ideas on how to keep people accommodated in their website or in their apps, like social media में कितने टाइम रह सके, इसके बारे में सर्च करते रहते हैं. इसके बारे में इसके लिए हायर करते हैं इतने बड़े बड़े सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर्स को. You seriously get that, right? We don't even acknowledge nowadays that we have this internet addiction and phone addiction. When I'm talking to my friends, 10 लोग से बात करता रहता हूँ, तो ऐसे उनके मुँह से भी सुनता हूँ काफ़ी कि लाइक मैं मोबाइल काफ़ी चलाता हूँ यार. I spend a lot of time on my phone. So then I asked them, do you have like a addiction, internet addiction? So they said, no, I don't think so. But seriously, do you think if you spend all day in your phone, all day in your social media, all day gaming, BGMI खेलते रहते पूरा, अब तुम्हें नहीं लगता कि थोड़ा एडिक्शन के ऊपर है? So seriously, and we don't want to acknowledge this. Why? Because we don't inherently think that it's wrong or anything. हम सोचते हैं कि कोई गलत बात तो नहीं है. 2 घंटे वीडियो देख लिया, एक मूवी देख ली, कुछ गलत तो हुआ नहीं. We are so like attached to our phones nowadays that the thought of losing it is like thought of losing someone as a real person. Thought of losing our phones has become equivalent to the thought of losing a real person. That's just mind-blowing to think about. How a device that hardly weighs around 500 grams can be as valuable as a real person nowadays. I guess that's why we don't want to acknowledge that it's kind of a real addiction or something. So yeah, like if you ever thought about taking a step back step back from the internet, going out in the world, and like staying connected to the nature at least, I feel like we all kind of inherently, like in the back of our head, we know that it's wrong, and acting on it is really hard for us. So yeah, that's my opinion on internet addiction and क्यों हम इतना टाइम अपने फ़ोन पे लगाते हैं. दिस वीडियो बनाने में बहुत मुश्किल हुई मेरे से. आई एम नॉट एक्चुअली अ गुड स्पीकर एंड speaking and communication, my communication skills are very low. So anyways,